What's up, everybody? My name is Stephen Waits. I'm the founder of Skyheiser Productions, and I just want to do a really quick shout out here to the St. Louis Disc Golf Club and all of our subscribers and everybody who's joined us and supported us to the journey. This is our third year with the St. Louis Open. We're happy to be here. We have some exciting new stuff in store for the coverage, including this next day release for the event. We have a crew currently in Fort Wayne, Indiana, filming the Three Rivers Open, so it just blows my mind to think that in over 2.5 years we've gotten to this point. I also want to thank Lone Star Disc. We're announcing right now that Lone Star Disc is our production coverage sponsor. It's a 6-event agreement, and thanks to their help we're going to be able to buy some new equipment, and we look forward to working with them and getting some additional content made for them. And we really hope that you guys like what we're trying to do and where we're going. I just want to say, if you want to continue to support us, we do have a Patreon. Liking and subscribing on YouTube always helps, of course. And just if you see us out and about, we got some shirts, Midwest Tour shirt. We have that available still, a few sizes left on those, plus the Do Your Job Disc 8-bit shirt. So just if you see us out and about, hit us up, message us on Facebook if you want to find another way to support us. And again, thanks to the St. Louis Disc Golf Club and all the other tournaments in the Midwest that have shown support and trusted us. When we started Skyheiser Productions, our number one goal was to deliver the best quality content that we can for any tournament, any division, no matter how big or small or what tier it is. And if you want a tournament filmed, reach out to us. We're always looking at stuff, especially for the 2023 season. Thank you, and enjoy the content.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Skyheiser Productions coverage of this 2022 St. Louis Open put on by the St. Louis Disc Golf Club, sponsored by Four Hands Brewing Company, Just Been Diskin, Dark Ace Apparel, shout out George Fiorini.
Our lead card, we got Justin Bunnell, me and Alan Hooper on the card. Justin, sponsored by Prodigy. Jared Ippolito, Ippo, sponsored by Luna Park out of Illinois. Our very own Alan Hooper in the commentary booth and playing.
Yep, it's me.
Smoking Ace is sponsored. And Trevor Harbolt, DGA sponsored from Kentucky.
E-Town. Excited to play on this card with these guys. These guys are all great competitors.
Oh yeah, and we have hole 1. Hardest hole in the course.
Yeah, this is
easily the hardest hole in the course. Trying to land at C-pin, throw whatever you want to get to C-pin or past it.
Yeah, basically this kind of open area to the left of the bush line you can see is we're just past that of where people are trying to land for the conservative shot, but you can go for big distance here. You can go forehand over the road. You can go backhand and kind of push one way down the fairway also. Justin, just such a controlled player, just throws a very smooth, controlled shot.
Yeah, and Justin's playing Masters golf. He's
yeah,
gotten up there this year.
Puts it in.
But he's still playing MPO this week.
Great position. And Jared's got a ton of power, both ways.
Oh yeah. Crazy power. Oh, he just gets to see. I mean, that's a good spot.
Very good spot to land. And I'm just trying to throw a little hyzer, like get it up over these bushes. Fade down towards that pin that you saw Jared kind of land by, and I pulled it.
Oh no, Alan.
I mean, it actually just dropped like short of the bush line, so I just have to like chip around. I don't really have an option to go for anything. And Trevor, I'm super excited to play with this guy. He's got a ton of power. He's got great head for the game, and he loves this course.
He's been around for a while too.
Yeah, and he just kind of makes similar mistake to me, except leaving it low, and he ends up in the line of bushes. I'm just kind of tucked in here, don't have a lot to work with, so I'm just chipping up. And
you hit the tree high and you landed there.
Yeah, so I hit that tree on the left side. I think it was going to be okay anyway, but it kind of landed. Oh yeah, you're talking about the first shot. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hit that tree high, kind of rolled back into it. Trevor's really in a tough spot here.
Deep.
Yeah, but he did well with it. Can't really see there, but he got pretty far out there for his second shot. And now I'm going over the road, which is risky. but I do it well. And that's my play to save my bogey here. And Jared is right by the C-pin, you can see there, and he's got a great angle to throw this hyzer, but this is more of a layup play. It's pretty far down there, honestly. I mean, that's a great spot to be after 2. And Justin Bunnell, the kid, as some people know him, and he threw this one a little too straight.
Yeah, St. Louis legend.
Yeah, St. Louis
Honestly.
legend for sure. He's been here a long time. Used to work for Gateway. Very talented individual in a lot of different ways. And Trevor ended up on this right side, so he's got to throw like an Anheuser.
I've never seen that spot from
yeah.
coverage.
Oh,
wait.
He threw such a great shot. It landed close and then cut rolled out just long of it, just outside probably circle 2, maybe close to circle 2.
What, Ippo? This is either zone or justice. He throws justices a lot.
Yeah, I think he was throwing this. This is a zone, I'm pretty sure. He was throwing this all over the place. And got kind of a bad bounce and roll there.
Roll.
Yeah, like not a great result. And then I'm at this point where I'm not even running this really. I'm just maybe a floaty bid, but I'm just kind of softly laying it up.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
Yeah.
That's a good spot. Like, you don't want to try to run that first hole of the day.
Right.
First hole of the tournament.
I'll take a 5. That's not a big deal. Justin, however, is wanting to get his 3 and just misses just a bit short. And Trevor, to save his par.
So far.
Yeah, he got a big rollout from that. I mean,
did he not know that we didn't have it in the long position?
Yeah. Well, I showed him the long pin. He was like, "Oh man, I want to play that one." So, yeah, he would have had a good shot for that long one.
This Ippo?
This is Ippo. And yeah, after
Jared, sorry for people that don't know.
Yeah, Jared Ippolito, and he makes a good putt there to start his round. After kind of an unlucky little roll away.
Alan taking all the time in the world.
Yeah, I'm a very casual player, so I just kind of do my thing. Trevor tapping in his bogey, which I have a feeling he won't bogey at the next round.
So, I mean, we went 4-4-5-5. This is the hardest hole in the course. It averaged a 505.
Oh, wow. So basically a par 5, and then we get to hole 2. After a little bit of a walk, we get to this more friendly hole.
Yeah, I mean,
very scoreable.
Hit this gap, miss the tree, and you have a very good shot of getting your birdie.
Yeah, so hole 1 might do some damage, and then you want to get a birdie on this hole, and that's the one thing you can't do.
Justin hits the tree.
Yeah, there's one tree out there. Can't hit it. You got to miss that one. You can still get up and down from there, but it takes a lot of
Those forehand
power.
so low.
Yeah, he was throwing very low today, but really still getting some good distance with the controlled nose angle. And I'm just trying to not hit the tree.
That's a good play. Good play.
And I hit the tree.
Of it. Oh, you hit the tree. Never mind. You did not get right of it.
I do that very often in tournaments. Don't hardly ever do it when I play here otherwise, but that's okay. Can still have a play to get a birdie, honestly. You can get there. And Trevor's going to mash this one.
I mean, there's not really much danger. Like, you don't go left, you don't go, like, right OB, left in the shit.
Yeah, so just throw it straight and get past that tree, and you have a pretty easy 3, honestly. And Justin's pretty far back, but he could still get there on a good shot. This looks pretty good. Oh my gosh. Just sneaks past that tree on the right, and he's in birdie position.
Yeah. So, this is not a bad spot. You gotta get a full rip at this.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little bit afraid of, going hard, so I just kind of, made sure to throw it flat and ended up a bit short.
Oh, yeah.
But not the worst place. I mean, that's an easy 4 from there.
Yeah, I mean, you're scared of the drop-off.
Right. I was more afraid of, turning it over too much. I just wanted to throw a controlled shot.
Yeah, once
Put
you
it in
hit that
bounds.
hillside, it just wants to go B.
Yeah, and Trevor's going for this for sure. He's probably a good 310, 320 out. And lands right by the basket, but it's
What?
hard to tell. But he
I think that's like 30 feet.
went OB.
Oh, that was not his disc that I saw.
Yeah, he ended up hitting really close to the basket and then just kind of bounce rolling OB.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I saw the wrong thing on the ground.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I think that was Jared,
Yeah, that was Jared.
and he clipped
He's
that tree
circle
coming in.
edge. Hooper? Just
Again, a
a
little
under.
floaty bid, but not really running it, just kind of giving it a chance.
Yeah, Cal's one's hard to run.
Yeah, I just, trying to make it easy on myself today.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Trevor.
Yeah,
Wow.
Trevor really got unlucky there. Out of it, everybody thought it was a great shot, and then this happens. And
Just a little right.
yeah, it was a
low
little right. He wanted it to stick. I mean, I definitely think it could have. These baskets don't catch that putt very often. And Justin was lining up his putt, and then the cop drove by, and then
Just a little short.
yeah,
Just a little nervy for the feature card for a little bit.
yeah, it
seems
was
like-
the vibes were not clicking yet. People were still kind of like waking up. I mean, first round of the tournament. Trying to get things going.
This is Ippo's birdie putt.
Yeah, this is for his birdie. He hit the tree and then got way
Jared.
past it, surprisingly, and then just kind of pulled it up high, and we all miss putts like that, and I'm sure he's gonna make the comebacker.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
And then-
Jared's a great player.
Yeah, he really is. He goes both ways, forehand, backhand, about 400 plus, and really good putter. I'm tapping in.
There you go, Hoop.
Yeah.
There you go. Great
Woohoo.
confidence booster.
Thank you. And Justin, he has I'm sorry.
Oh, Ippo.
Ippo has a 25 footer here, 20 to 25.
There it is.
Yeah,
There's the stroke.
right.
He needs that.
Smooth, kind of a spin push a little bit.
Justin for the bar. Oh, little right, but it catches. It's fine.
Yeah, his putts seem to hit that way a lot, where they kind of bounce off the pole and just go right in the bucket. And Trevor, not the best start. I know he's.
Go long! Whoa.
Hey, over here!
Big shout out to MVP Disc Sports for sponsoring this event. They did a great job of providing us with all the baskets for the players packs, as well as a bunch of discs to give away in the raffles.
Well, we had 419 baskets we gave out this weekend.
Yeah, I think there was like 2 truckloads. It was a lot of work, and shout out to all those involved. And hole 3 is this long slightly downhill, kind of blind pushing
Right, not
hyzer
far.
shot, and Justin throws a great one.
Yeah, I mean, this used to be a par 4. It's now a par 3.
Yeah, it says par 4 on the board there, but this is a par 3 in the tournament, and people are trying to get to the green here.
Yeah.
You can't really even see where you're throwing.
There's a big tree that you have to go left of.
Yeah, you're kind of like trying to flip one up down this tunnel and just ride it straight down the hill as far as you can. And I'm playing pretty safe here. I'm throwing a Thunderbird just out high right and just kind of letting it fade back to the fairway.
Trust you're not going forehand here.
Yeah, I do it for the short pin sometimes, but
Okay.
that's a great position play, and it worked great there. So,
I mean, that's a great spot to land.
yeah, and Trevor's going for this, and he flips one up very nicely, similar to Justin's.
Oh,
and,
wow.
Yeah, gets a good little ground action. He's looking at an eagle.
45, 50 feet?
Yeah, or looking at a birdie, I guess. Used to be an eagle. So I landed in a open
That's
spot.
a great spot.
Yeah.
If you're out, this is great.
And I wasn't really trying to give this much juice, but maybe a little bit of nerves and kind of just juiced it.
tournament arm a little bit.
Yep, but still have a putt. And this is Jared. He kind of poked through the left side.
Where is he right now?
He's
I see where he is now.
He was like a little bit early left, kind of poked through.
Oh, so he just went through the cabbage on the left.
Yeah, and he does kind of what I did a little bit, but he's a little bit closer, not as much stuff to worry
We
about.
got two birdie putts.
Two eagle, or I guess birdie putts. I'm sorry, and Justin trying to get it a little bit higher. He just a little low there. And Trevor's really good at these step putts. I stepped with Trevor. Pretty sure a lot of people know what that's from.
Oh, just close.
Yeah, again, the vibes are, everybody's kind of still trying to get their tournament going, you know?
Yeah, we did have 4 twos on that hole, though.
Yeah, I believe that.
Which is, like, seeing a 2 on that hole back in the day, it just never happened.
Yeah,
that was a great putt from Trevor.
Trevor sticks it. I mean, he's a great putter.
Yeah, we had 4 twos on that hole, which, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I would say if you two'd that, you had a stroke on the field.
Yeah, I think just the caliber of player has, gotten better, and people are making the 450-foot controlled shots look a lot easier.
Oh, yeah. I mean, so how's this putt?
I just really didn't have anywhere to put my feet, but I was like, I can spin this in there.
There it is.
And
okay.
Didn't have a problem with that one, really.
Yeah, I have fallen behind that retaining wall before.
Oh yeah, that you can definitely squeak through that stuff and then go down and you're by forced tee pad, and that's never fun. Jared makes easy work of his too.
Ippo.
Yeah. Yeah, this hole it's still a great 2 to get.
Yeah.
But I am not surprised now that 4 people got it.
Yeah. Hole 4, it's in the C position, 315 feet. Just a simple mid-range hyzer.
Yeah, again, it's kind of blind off the tee. You're throwing down, like, all you see is, like, road and, like, a street sign.
You see road and you see bushes.
And you're like, all right, I'm going to, like, flip up a mid-range, I guess, and you just do this.
And
do this.
Really, that's great. I think it kicked something a little bit. But that's great. That tree is 25, 30 feet?
Yeah, not even. Probably 20. I mean, he's parked, basically. And Ippo is trying to do the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, this is one of those holes you have to have a backhand. If you don't have it, it's very hard.
That is true. I haven't thought about that too much, but I've seen some people throw some like flippy forehands down there. So I'm just trying to throw an eagle nice and soft and just kind of not hit anything. Just hyzer out, give me a putt. And kind of interested to see what happens here.
Hyzered up.
Yeah, so that's fine. That's a 25, 30-footer. Yeah.
Yeah, Trevor. What, torrent?
I think this is a torrent. And
that looks really good. Oh, it's a little stable.
Yeah, but
never mind.
He's got so much spin, dude. Look, yeah. So that's how it got there. Yeah, he's got so much spin, man. His discs they just hit the ground. They just keep going sometimes, like.
And that roped off area is safe, right?
It is safe, and I was kind of surprised to see it there because I haven't played here in a while, and not sure what they were doing, but it's kind of annoying to have it right there on the green. And
Jared with a good upshot. Yeah, a great upshot from where he was. I mean, he hit early. It's fine.
Trevor was like, not really, it wasn't really in his way, but there was like a little bit of ribbon and a stick, and he just step putts it in anyway.
Oh, okay. That's a thing.
So that was cool. And so I'm like, all right, just try to make a putt here, maybe get a birdie to get the round going, and just.
That's not the spin putt you've been.
I know, like I don't know what that was. Maybe a little nerves, whatever. But it's all good. Just missed one putt, and Justin's not gonna have a problem with this.
He parked on the spider trees.
You
were right. That is not 25.
Yeah, it's like 20, maybe.
That's 15, 20.
Yeah, and
yep.
Justin doesn't miss
birdie.
those.
Nah, he doesn't.
And so we got 2 in for birdie, and now I gotta make a
Where did you go?
18, 20 footer. This was like 22 feet, probably. maybe. Still a little bit of nerves, but
There it is.
yeah.
I mean, you're still on that little hyzer putt.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not, I'm just kind of playing.
Yeah, I know. I play with you enough. I know you want that spin putt. You've been working on that spin putt. I'm surprised that you didn't bring it out.
Yep, and Jared, easy work.
That's actually a great 3 from Jared from where he was.
Yep.
In that early tree.
For sure.
And then hole 5, par 5. We're in the D position, 800 feet uphill, playing what, 900, 950? Just how far uphill it is.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you throw a 350 400-foot shot, and then from there you have to throw a 450-foot shot to get to the green.
Yeah.
If you land in a good spot, you know.
I don't know. Like, there's 2 plays on this hole. There's a forehand left and a backhand right. I'm pretty sure 75, 80% of the field's taking that backhand.
Yeah.
Down the road, skipping off the road.
Yeah, you're basically throwing right over OB, and Trevor kind of pulls this a little bit.
Is it back?
No, he catches like the shrubbery stuff, and it kind of kicks him back into the road.
Well,
and then on the right side of the fairway, or I guess the right side of OB, he catches that stuff. And Jared,
if Jared's not throwing the forehand, we're not seeing the forehand today.
Yeah, Jared just perfect hyzer.
Yeah, it's a perfect spot. It's like, it's a very touchy landing zone.
Yeah.
To get, like, you don't want, like, the forehand kind of brings in the trees on the left, but you get the distance if you go OB.
Yeah, I have actually seen people throw some backhands that way too. And I'm just doing what they were doing, get a nice little skip.
Oh, that's so far. Is that the say I gave you?
Yeah, that's that Purple Destroyer. Thank you. I like that thing. It's nice and just nice and stable, predictable.
Yeah, Trevor went a little OB, so he's a little cut off. He doesn't have like the road skip that a lot of people try to go.
He's so good at this, like flipping to flat and just going straight, penetrating shots, and he kind of does a great. I like this play because he threw it like right at the sidewalk, and it just kind of rode that like right side like straight. It wasn't gonna go right. It wasn't gonna go left. It was just going towards the basket.
This is Ippo's bread and butter right now.
Yeah, this
is what he does.
Right.
Throws
this
forehands
is
far.
A nice forehand kind of flex shot. Don't hit those branches, and you're in a great spot.
Great. Yeah.
I mean, great. That gray basket is not what we're playing to. We're playing to the blue one that's over on the left side of the fairway. So I have a similar shot to Jared. I'm trying to
a little bit more Annie.
Trying to like just flex it through this gap, and I mean it was pretty good, and it catches like the smallest little twig, cut rolls OB. So that sucked. And then Justin is a little bit more on the right side of the fairway, and he has more of like a good line for the backhand, which is what he wants. And I thought he was going up the middle, and he just rips one over the road.
Is he in the bush?
Yeah, but he ended up in the bush. So I cut rolled OB, and I'm just like kind of pinched here, and just trying not to hit these trees. So I just throw a big spike forehand, playing for bogey. And
okay, I see where Trevor is.
Yeah, Trevor got he did a great job with that shot. So he's throwing 4 here, and he has to kind of ante it around that tree and like pan it out, and he clips it. So he just kind of makes a 100-foot up the fairway kind of shot. And if Justin's throwing a forehand, you know that's like the only option.
Oh yeah,
because he does not.
No,
but this is actually a forehand roller, which I see him do those more often. But
so we're playing the blue basket. That gray basket is kind of in play. FPO played this earlier.
Yeah.
So that's kind of they're not playing that basket.
Yeah, you kind of see the blue basket
comes in
just
to play,
just straight ahead of right where Jared's disc is heading to, but he kind of juiced it. But that's a great little place to land.
I mean, playing those woods on the left, like that honeysuckle right on the left.
Yeah.
Like this basket is scary.
Right. This green.
It's a straight drop off.
It's a drop off straight to OB, and Trevor with perfect touch.
Yeah.
That's so hard to do. Like it's way harder than you think it is. Like this shot right here, I'm trying to just throw it 120 feet right up to that tree, and it's so hard. And I kind of juiced it, and it hits that tree on the right, and like I guess gets a nice little like roll back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, and that's
And
like a
you're looking up at it, like,
25-footer.
15,
20.
15, 20 feet.
Yeah.
20, yeah.
Yeah, the
That's
sidewalk.
fine,
The sidewalk's not
but
a bad place.
it's uphill, which always gets weird.
Right. And then Justin just laying up.
That was a
And
flippy putter. That
Yep.
flipped up so much out of his hand.
yeah, he has a couple putters. I think they're like super flippy. Not
That
sure what they
one.
are. And I'm just trying to make a 25-footer, 20-footer.
There it is.
Makes it.
Great putt.
Yeah, putt was feeling fine.
And Carrollton is just hard in this layout. It's
Yeah.
hard to get birdies.
Yeah, a lot of things can happen to you out here. Like I kind of clip that branch, and then all of a sudden you're OB, and then like you kind of juice an upshot, and all of a sudden you're OB, putting from 60 feet.
I mean, especially on this
one
this
little
hole,
mistake.
You're off 1 feet high, and then you're OB.
Yep.
Like, it's a very touchy upshot from here.
Yep.
And it's a par 5. Like, you're throwing from 300.
Right. And hole 6, downhill par 3. It's 400 feet in the C pin. Again, you can't see the basket. You're kind of throwing towards OB again. And there's a bush line down at the bottom. You're throwing like a big stall hyzer, or maybe kind of trying to cut the corner to the left and get over on the left side.
Yeah, there's
But these two huge trees you got to go around that just really hard to get the distance.
there's a tree right on the road that, like, you're almost trying to go left of.
Yeah.
But left, if you're left 10 feet, you're in the woods.
Yeah.
And you don't have a shot from it.
Yeah, and Jared catches that second tree behind the big tree in front of us that can't really see, and drops into a decent spot. He can just chip up over the bushes, and Justin rips this one all the way around to everything, and he's putting. I think he's 28 feet.
Yeah, I mean,
And Trevor's got a ton of power, so I totally could see him just parking this with a hyzer. But this one, he kind of saws it off a little bit, catches that tree, drops down like in the
oh no.
the spot that everybody lands. It's really tough. You're like so close to the bushes, you don't
go for it and then you land there.
Yeah, you don't really have an angle. And I'm interested to see what this does, because I got a good rip on it and threw it like pretty much like I wanted to.
You just clip the corner.
Yeah, I just caught the corner. You'll see where I'm at. It's not actually that bad. And Jared's short enough that this is kind of an easier shot. Yeah. It's almost like a good layup.
This is his plan.
No,
I think.
he was going for it. He hit the tree and dropped there.
Okay, this
So-
is my plan. I don't
Yeah.
have a backhand though.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, if you have a good power backhand, you're kind of going for this, but it's total bonus.
So
Like-
Trevor's just searching.
yeah, so
for the
Trevor's like,
basket?
I don't even know where the basket is. He was kind of walking around like, where is it? And then he just throws up
He
a nice
throws
little
that.
forehand,
Oh.
drains it.
Okay.
Just unbelievable. He had no idea. He was picking up his bag, walking away. Here's this chains. I was like, dude, it's in. He couldn't believe it. And then so I'm over here and I have like nothing, maybe a little forehand.
He's in the.
Don't take a
portal.
lot of time. And I just man, just like 2 inches.
That's so good.
It would have been cool to like follow up Trevor's awesome throw in with a little forehand, but barely missed.
This is Justin's drive.
Yeah, dude, he just went around everything, nice little hyzer flip up, and
Oh, just a little high.
overcorrected from the low putt earlier.
Yeah.
But at least
Justin's trying to find. Like he's
Yeah.
honing in the putt.
he's kind of honing it in still. It's early in the tournament. He'll find it.
Great putt from Ippo.
Yeah, Jared makes a nice 3, which a 3 is a great score here. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, our cards were 2, 3, 3, 3, and then all 3 like par frame,
Yeah.
and we are all happy.
Yeah. Par's
Like,
totally
both
fine.
rounds.
You might get, 4 or 5? How many 2s were there? 4 or 5? I honestly
There
don't know.
was. Hold on, give me a second. We had 7 2s
Okay. A
today,
little more than
which
I thought,
is a
but
lot more than I thought would happen.
yeah. So I tap in my par and we walk just over here through the bushes, around the bushes, through the trees to hole 7.
Hole 7. Weird hole. Like, if you don't know how to play it, it's very weird.
Yeah.
You're
Great par
throwing
4,
down the fairway there's going to be a basket that you can see up top right. That is the FPO basket. And we're playing to a basket high left through all the trees, actually.
Yeah, again,
For
there's
the
like
most
another
part.
like line of trees and bushes on our left, and you have to throw all the way up this hill and land. It's kind of tiered, and you want to land on like the 4th tier, and then you can either go around over the top, or you can go through like a gap that's up there.
Yeah. And then, I mean, there's multiple gaps for the left.
Yeah.
So, like, you can pick your poison.
And
what
Jared
you want to do.
kind of pulls this one, but he gets a nice kick out to the middle, which is super fortunate to just not be in the bushes.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you're not in the bushes, you can make something happen.
Yeah.
For your par at minimum.
And
That-
Justin just so controlled, man. Look at this.
Oh my god.
All
Okay.
the way up.
Wait, he got past a little divot.
He's on the tier just short of the FPO basket. Like, he's way up there and just so smooth.
Wait, he's like 40 feet from the FPO?
He's probably about 80, I think, from the
Okay.
FPO. So
Okay.
I'm
That's
throwing
a
my
great
my
move.
Flippy Destroyer, and it just didn't
Oh.
turn enough. Like, it was super close to being great, but I'm like pinched on that left side now. But I got way up there, and so Jared kicked out to like pretty good spot just to get over the bushes.
Oh, he
And
got. Did he get over the tree?
He-
No, he clipped it.
he almost made it perfectly, but I think he's still in an okay spot there.
That's a hard spot to go from to get the birdie.
Yeah, like he wasn't really going for a birdie. I think he was just trying to get over to the left.
Yeah, and Trevor's going over the
And
top
Trevor
also.
really is going for this birdie, like he wants it bad. And
but that's
that's good.
45.
Yeah, that's step with Trevor range for sure.
So
And
if
Justin, after just a great drive,
this is crazy to see that he's going backhand here because
He only goes backhand.
I know in my head that's just like a forehand.
Yeah.
Every day of the week.
So I'm trying to figure out if there's any way I can still get to the basket. So I'm trying to
Is this your first shot?
This is my drive, yeah, and I'm trying to just
Yeah.
like throw an Annie, and I just
Oh.
catch that. Like I just caught it, threw it a little too high, caught the early stuff. So I'm kind of like 25 feet from where I just was.
Oh, okay. I know
And-
who you are.
Just throw a little forehand chip.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that whole 8's just the whole 7. Sorry, is very touchy where you land.
Yeah, for sure.
You can be 10 feet long, 10 feet short, and you don't have a line to the basket
Yep.
for your birdie.
Yep. It's and also footing. Like you could land on one of those slopes, and then you have no run
Yeah.
up, and it's hard to get over. So Trevor, this is like his wheelhouse for
This
step putting.
is insane where he landed from where he was.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
he,
a great birdie.
he made that look really easy and a great birdie to get. So he's fought back to even at this point after going 5-5 to start.
Well, I mean, the front 9 at Carrollton is the harder 9.
Yeah, I would say so.
We haven't even-
Back 9 has some tricky holes, but yeah, the front 9 definitely is the harder one. So yeah, I'm probably
A little nervous for
feet
this
here.
putt?
Not really, honestly. My putt was feeling fine.
Oh, there it is.
So
It's not the spin putt though.
yeah, that was more of my
That's your push.
old school style, but trained it, so that was good.
Still confident, so it's fine.
And kid is so good at anything in the circle.
Yeah, just right over the cage.
Yep.
Like no potential spit out. Just put it
Right.
over. Just put it in the basket and walk away.
And shout out to kid's caddy John Mannion, another local guy. Good to see him out on a Friday
Just had
caddying for his buddy.
Yeah.
Ryan Costa, Ripper Studios, always a great guy to have do some disc art for you, or any sort of art. Give him a call, hit him up. Hole 8, Carrollton's. It's a great par 4. You're basically trying to throw over to the left side about 300 feet off the tee pad.
Just where Trevor
Right
now.
Right about here, but...
What?
Okay, so he did stay
okay.
safe. I almost forgot.
I thought he went OB.
Yeah, a lot of forehand flexes kind of through that gap on the left. Might see a roller every once in a while like this.
There it is.
And
Oh, that's looking great.
yeah, Justin's good at this.
That's looking
He's good at frisbees.
frisbees.
But he kind of lands by that little sticks. There's a bunch of holes out here at Carrollton, and they keep like just appearing, and sometimes people shove sticks in them. Well, it's drainage. And Jared throwing it so close to the ground again, but this one like somehow flexed a foot off the ground.
Hit the ground.
Yeah, like
it hit the grass and then flared straight
out of
left.
his hand. I thought it was gonna cut roll, and then he just like flexed and like ended up OB. It's kind of weird, and I just kind of threw it nose up, catch the trees. Okay, it's not a big deal there. I was like, that's not a bad place to land. Weird footing here though, so I'm kicking. There's like, and it's like pine trees above me, and so I kind of slip here, throw it in the ground, cut roll, not good, and I'm still out. So there's like a little hole above these bushes, and I'm just trying to throw like a knife forehand and get out to the left. And I think I hit something, and it goes nose up and ends up worse.
Why did you... Okay. Yeah.
There was a line.
Understand. I don't know where you were.
There was a line. I was just trying to throw like a knife forehand, but it caught something and kicked it nose up.
Oh,
and Jared
wait,
just kind of pulled his forehand there and ends up hitting the tree, kicking left, but pretty easy up and down from over there for four.
This is Trevor, and we haven't got to Justin yet.
Yeah, Trevor threw a great shot, and he's got a little touchy little putter up. And that's fine. As long as you don't go down that hill, which is, I don't know, 15 feet, 20 feet of elevation. Not really
it's a lot. Right behind the basket.
Yeah. And Justin, another forehand. That's two today.
Oh, that's
and it's great.
2022.
Yeah. Great.
I don't know
so I'm in there
sample
somewhere.
Was.
This is. I was in a terrible spot. I mean,
where are you?
I'm in that kind of that gap you can see on the where you see the cars driving by.
Far right.
Like kind of towards the right of the screen, right above my name, and I throw like a little forehand roller, just trying to get out and like get towards the basket.
Oh wait, that's really good.
And it was great.
Oh,
it was great. I mean, honestly, that's great because I had a puck. Yeah, Trevor was in there with me. He saw what I had. It wasn't great, but honestly, I had no idea where that went, so I was kind of.
You're stoked?
Yeah. Well, I just didn't know where it was.
So this
at this
Ippo's
point.
3.
And Ippo, yeah, he's 3. He hit that tree right next to him on a forehand. It was kind of a yank anyway. So he tries to just lay this up, but...
That circles the edge right there?
Yeah, and that was... He actually went OB on his tee, so that was his... his fourth shot.
Okay.
And then...
Hit cage.
Yeah, just
short.
Cages it. So I'm really like I'm
That's
like
fine.
25 feet right here, but I'm on a knee. I'm I'm like pretty confident about this one honestly, and it just splashes out right. And
I mean that bush is kind of
rolls.
My goodness. I mean that bush is where you want to land though.
Yeah, I mean like I said, that was a great little roller out so that was my 5th shot, and I'm like okay, don't want this to get any worse. So I'll give it a little spinner. And it goes in somehow.
You went to the spin putt.
I don't know how that went in.
You went to the spin putt. That's what
it
was.
Went in. Yep. I need to do that all the time, but I forget. So it's 6 for me. Trevor's putting for his 3.
This is a great 3.
Yeah.
I mean,
honestly...
It's like, if you get a good tee shot, it's a very simple birdie.
I think if you just break this hole into parts, and that's kind of how Carrollton is, you don't have to throw, like, an amazingly long shot. You can throw a 350-foot controlled shot on almost any of these par 4s or par 5s and get birdies. Yeah.
Like, what hurts you is the par 3s, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
You had hole 4 and you had hole 6.
Yep.
Like, those par 3s, those 2... They can hurt you real bad, really quickly.
So a couple birdies, couple sixes, and on to hole 9. What do you think of hole 9?
How straight can you throw the disc
Yeah,
off your tee?
yeah.
OB left. I mean, OB right, the road. So you can't really throw forehand. It just filters down to the road, but there is danger left, and there's little pockets everywhere.
Yeah, this is a very specific landing zone. And that's
Trevor hit it.
pretty good. It's a little left. Yeah, he's pinched actually. He's not. I thought it was better than it was when we got up there. And Justin loves. He just feasts on these shots.
This is Justin's shot.
Yeah, he feasts on these 350-foot straight shots. I mean, he does it perfect
and
every single time.
Oh, if he didn't hit that tree,
yeah.
He literally is in prime birdie position.
Yeah, I mean, he's still in a pretty good spot there.
Oh yeah.
And Jared has so much power. I could see him just like going way past that landing zone. But he catches some stuff, ends up like hyzering out left.
He's in the second.
Yeah, he told me he threw his Scorpius, and he should have thrown his flippier destroyer, I think. Honestly, I can't remember. I think my Thunderbird maybe.
That makes sense.
And I just kind of early released it a little bit, but it actually got all the way past like the bushes that are, I guess, the early bushes. So I actually have kind of a play to get to the green.
Are you going to the basket here?
I'm trying to get like a long putt on like the front side of that opening.
Okay.
And I just yank it. And I'm like pinched off on the right side, but it's still
you
up and down for 4
You have a
territory.
par there. Yeah, you have just a pitch forehand.
And then so this is Jared was like so far left, but he didn't go into the bushes, so he still has this like over the top. And I'm not really sure what happened there, but okay, so it did catch. I couldn't really tell how it got there. I wasn't sure if it rolled out or if it caught that tree.
Trevor's very left actually for like what he would.
Yeah,
want.
so Trevor doesn't. He's said he's been working on his forehand a lot. He doesn't really rely on it too much. But I thought this was such a great shot. And then it just, it just kind of filtered into the bushes there.
I mean, shout out to coaches disc golf for opening that up.
Oh yeah, this green
he would have been buried.
Oh yeah, this green is looking so spectacular right now. Coaches have done a great job. Ethan, all those guys, really killing it here. And
wait, Justin was there?
Yeah, Justin.
Okay.
So there's this like hyzer over the right side, and he nailed it. But he kind of juiced it a little bit. And so Jared, this is his third shot. After kind of throwing some overhand thing, and he just chips up a forehand nicely.
That's a great spot. I mean,
yeah.
Par on this hole is great. This is
okay. So this is the last time I ever threw this disc. It somehow disappeared, but it's a Toro, and okay. So yeah, I went a little deep.
You didn't find it after that?
Huh?
You didn't find it after this?
No, I don't know where it went. But anyway, this is Trevor. So he's short right side of the green, just under these bushes, and he just pulls his putt a little bit and catches chains on the right, but doesn't stick it. This is Justin. He had juiced this hyzer, so he's like long right, probably about 60 feet. And this was okay.
Oh yeah, that's a nasty spot.
Yeah, that was a kind of weird spot, but he actually did well with that, I think.
Wait, so you said you couldn't find the Toro, but it's still right there?
I don't know, maybe I left it there, but I'm just inside the circle here, and I haven't been jumping lately, but
there it is.
Yeah, I spin it in.
Great putt.
Yeah.
I mean, what, 30?
That was straddle. It felt pretty good. Like I said, the putt was feeling fine, really. And Trevor doesn't really miss these very often, so.
Yeah, he's a professional.
Oh, for sure. I mean, the dude's been touring for a while. And
there it is. Yeah, I mean,
he's a great putter.
I mean, hole 9. What was that score-wise?
I mean, it's a tough birdie.
It was the second hardest hole on the course besides hole 1.
That makes total sense.
Playing .6 over par.
Okay, so I mean, 4 is a pretty good score here.
We had 3 birdies. Danny Beauchamp, Jesse Merriman, and Tyler Casey.
Yeah, great birdie to get, and that's the front 9 of round 1 of the 2022 St. Louis Open, presented by MVP Discs. Some Some good scores so far. Phil McGuire really killing it. 4 down. Adrian Chevalier, 3 down. Justin Bunnell, 3 down. Jesse Merriman, 3 down. Debo, 2 down. Wags, 2 down. Thanks to everybody for watching. Twig Hoop Commentary. We'll see you next
on the
time.
back nine.